Hi guys, today we're going to react to Two-Faced by Linkin Park. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from MelissaG. Thank you, Melissa, for yet another Linkin Park request and for your support. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Melissa. We appreciate the support and looking forward to some more Linkin Park.
Hanging by a thread, trying to say I'm not, but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero. Wasn't true, and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like.
This one is extremely catchy right off the bat. I keep getting amazed at how the camera loves Emily Armstrong. Her presence, their whole Reservoir Dogs attire there, it makes her in my mind into some sort of an asset that Linkin Park has. I keep saying it, but she's a really good addition to the band. It feels slightly heavier for a Linkin Park song, and subject matter is rather severe. I'm loving it so far. Of the ones that we've reacted to, I think this one is going to be one of my favorites.
It's funny you just said that last sentence, because I think this is a cool song. I like the chorus. I think the chorus actually saves it. And out of the ones we've heard from the new Linkin Park, this might be my least favorite musically. I kind of know why, and I think it's because of the similarity in the rap part to the old Linkin Park. It reminded me of In the End by Linkin Park, obviously. The rap part is almost identical in the beat, not in the words. And it kind of took me out of it. I was like, hang on a second, where am I? Am I back in the day, or is this the new lineup? Once Emily came in, it was like, oh, okay, this is a banging chorus. But it kind of saves it for me. It's not that anything about it is bad, but I've expressed before that I had a tough time connecting with Linkin Park back in the day. Now with the new lineup, I am really connecting with them a lot more. So here I feel like it's kind of a wink or a homage to old Linkin Park, and that works less for me. It still works, it just works less. But yeah, it's a good song. It's a banging chorus, which kind of saves it from that sort of slower beat in the verses, if that makes any sense. I think that's something that I dislike most of the time, but not all the time with music. When they give me like slow verses and then like a very, very heavy chorus, almost like a metal chorus or something like that, it kind of takes me out of the song. I like one or the other, and I like authenticity. And with the old Linkin Park, I think I found that to be a little bit inauthentic. But yeah, I like it. It's not bad, but I find it not to be as good as the other stuff we've heard from them so far.
To put it all behind, I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should
what it is. We're on the same page right now.
They're having fun. The turntable that they used threw me back to the old Linkin Park, to what you said. This resembles their old style. And the whole lower camera angle and them performing for the camera, that felt like an old school style music video that we've seen a million times in the 90s and early 2000s. The song does give you a surge of energy, and it looks like they have a lot of fun shooting it. I think because it threw me back to the old Linkin Park and the fact that I was fond of the old Linkin Park, I think that's what surprised me in this song, because I don't think we've reacted to a song like that from Linkin Park as of late. It feels like it's going back to their old selves. But I love it. It's a good song. It's a great song, actually.
Yeah, I think it's just those rap verses that kind of take me back to old Linkin Park. I think that the chorus is fine with their new style, with the new lineup. You said it before, but I agree with that Emily Armstrong upgrades the song considerably with the way she performs this chorus. The chorus is fantastic, and it got heavier towards the end, which was good. I was puzzled by why one of them was riding a bike, like a kid's bike. What the hell's going on? But the music video is a lot of it removed from the subject matter of the song. Like, it's just them having a good time singing the song, although they're wearing suits, looking like responsible adults, but acting like kids. There might be something to that somewhere in there, or just something that they wanted to do. I do love the new Linkin Park. I've said this before. I'm actually going to see them live next month. And like earlier, I expressed that this song is not really my favorite from the new ones that we've heard, but it's fine. It's cool. It's got this high energy that I like. I love the chorus. Works for me in that regard. I'm just not a big fan of that sort of type of beat rap that takes me back to the days when I had to listen to a lot of music that I wasn't terribly fond of. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. But yeah, but this was good. I enjoyed it.
Generally speaking, what I got from the subject matter, it's less ambiguous than what we've reacted to so far. I think the narrator here is somebody who suffered from an extremely manipulative relationship with someone sinister, someone who knew what they were doing, someone who deliberately fooled them into doing something that they didn't want to do, and it went on for a long, long time until they got smarter and left the relationship. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I think the term two-faced, it refers to a misrepresentation. So it's somebody who misrepresented themselves. There's definitely, I was going to say hints, but it's more than that, towards like a manipulation and the frustration of dealing with that once you expose the other person, or they expose themselves, or they got exposed somehow. So it feels very general. At some points I was trying to kind of make it about something more specific, trying to work out what this sort of criticism is coming towards, but I think it's just people. It's just relationships. It's just something that happens when you discover that someone that you're close to is not who they present themselves to be as. It's frustrating. It makes you feel betrayed. It's something that you should pull away from. There was one verse or sentence that referred to your rules. The narrator was talking about the other person's rules. That made me think that it might be someone higher up than them, somebody who's setting rules for them. And I thought government, parents, something. Yeah. But then when I kind of kept going and I was going through the lyrics, I thought maybe not. Maybe it's just in a friendship, somebody who's setting rules or something like that, that you kind of go ahead and follow. And then at the end you go, why the hell was I following their rules when that should have been a bit of a red light telling me, you know, watch it. I should have looked at the hints. And that whole counting to zero makes me feel like they want to reset. They want to get away from this person, start again, and not have them in their lives.
There's also a form of introspection there, because once the narrator has gone through this process of either deception or being in a toxic relationship, they realize that they didn't know themselves as well as they thought they did, because we'd like to think of ourselves that we have a very sharp radar to detect people who try to harm us. But after having experienced what they experienced, it's like a lesson about themselves, how naive they were and what they need to improve in themselves, so this kind of thing won't happen again.
Yeah, and something else that got me thinking that this is some kind of relationship between two people is because that very last sentence was, we're on the same page right now, which means that counting to zero brings us back to the same page. We're at the same level. But when we started the relationship, we were on the same level, but then you manipulated your way into being above me in some way, and now you've exposed yourself and I'm putting an end to that kind of thing. Very cool as far as the lyrics. I really enjoyed reading through that and trying to work it out, but it does feel like it's fairly straightforward forward in a very sort of general thing. It doesn't really look at anything specific. It could be any type of relationship between two people or anything else.
Yeah, usually Linkin Park's lyrics are more ambiguous, which I find it normally more difficult to decipher, but it's more enjoyable because it could be anything. But in here, there are too many incidents of specific things that led me to that notion of what it's about. I'd be very surprised if we're both wrong.
And still, they're fine musicians, and lyrically, they're very good so far. Like, I'm really enjoying their stuff, and this was another great song. So yeah, thank you, MelissaG, for this request. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the support coming from you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Melissa, for requesting this song. We enjoyed reacting to Linkin Park very much, and thank you for your support. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
As always, our Linkin Park Reactions playlist should be up on the screen sometime about now. Give it a click, check them out. Some awesome stuff in there. Thank you so much for all your support. We appreciate you. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.